Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball. Tonight in this IVC matchup, the Garaway Pirates host the Indian Valley Braves. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
We are live from the hill in Sugarcreek. The Garaway Lady Pirates play host to the Indian Valley Lady Braves. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Along with me today, Shannon Thomas will bring you all the live play-by-play action. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Shannon, Indian Valley comes into this one with experience in the circle in the form of Mia Rose. Shannon, how important is it to have such a strong arm in the circle on the road in the IVC?
Oh, it's huge. The IVC has got some of the best softball in the state, and you can bring in a talented pitcher in like Mia Rose. When she's on, she's going to be tough to hit all night long, and if you do get a hit off of her, she's got a very good defense behind her. So, a lot of experience is a good thing.
Shannon, Garaway has a very talented arm of their own towing the rubber today. Belle Tatro, we saw her a couple of times last year, and we know the offense front Indian Valley can put the ball in play.
Yeah, Tatro, she's very good at painting the corners. I was impressed with her last year. She could get that ball low on the outside corner. She can make batters chase it. She was good with her off-speed stuff, so Indian Valley batters are going to have to be patient tonight, and they're going to have to force her to throw good pitches because she's good at setting you up. She'll make you swing at things that you don't want to, and then she'll get those easy strikes on you.
Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital. We are in the Wood Electric pregame show. Of course, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and our PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Shannon, a little warmer than it was a week ago today when we were over on the other side of the hill watching the baseball game. You have shorts on today. Hopefully the sun stays out long enough for you don't get too cold.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'll get too cold tonight. I'm in shorts from here on out the rest of the year. So I put the sweatshirt on. I told Lydia when I got here the sweatshirt might have been too much, but we're going to go ahead and go with it, and maybe it'll just protect me from getting wind burned up here on the hill.
Absolutely. Again, coming up, we'll be joined in the dugout by Indian Valley head coach Dusty Braun. You're listening to High School Softball with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Indian Valley head coach Dusty Braun, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coach, beautiful day for softball in early April. We're here into week number 2 of the season. How do you feel your team's played so far?
I try to be optimistic, cautiously, I guess. We have a young veteran team. We have 12 juniors. 7 of them's never played varsity softball. So as I'm learning them, are they good softball players? Yeah. I think we've hit the ball well at times. I guess if Indian Valley hangs their hat in softball, we say we can hit the ball.
Coach, having a talented arm in the circle, game in and game out, how important is Mia Rose to the success of your team?
Well, when you turn 40 years old as a coach, when you have someone inside the circle that you can trust, not going to be affected by much. Garaway could come out here and hit 5 home runs today. You're not going to see a reaction out of Mia Rose. She's a great leader, maybe the best pitcher to ever crawl through Indian Valley High School, and I think the girls take that into consideration to do their best to back her, and she's a no-nonsense player that's just a great, great pitcher.
Coach, you traveled to Sugarcreek to take on the Garaway Lady Pirates this afternoon. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them here today?
I'm good friends with Rick, so therefore when you play somebody I think they have the same strategy you do. Isabel's a good pitcher. She'll hit her locations. If she's on, she can be dangerous. Jordan Kimes, a special player, great athlete. And then I think after that, Rick's got a couple seniors, and then he's got some young girls trying to fill out. But I always tell Rick, hang your hat on. He's got the numbers back up, and when you get numbers, something's good's going to happen.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Braves to knock off the Lady Pirates and remain undefeated in the young season?
Well, you'll see me hang my hat on. We're going to hit the ball, and if we don't hit the ball, you'll see my frustration lie. So that's key number 1, put the ball in play and make something happen. The second thing is we have to grow up in the outfield. I ain't sure how many people Garaway will have hit the ball out there, but we got to find out where we're at out there. We haven't had much of that. And the third, but not least, you have to execute in moments that matter, and that's what my preach to the girl is now. Second and third, no, or 1 or 2 outs, you have to get a hit. It's not get a fly ball. We got to execute in those situations. And I think that's what we're after here today, is to see if we can execute in a time that matters.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Go Braves.
That was Indian Valley head coach Dusty Braun. Joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Garaway head coach Rick Johnson right here on Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Rick Johnson, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coach, brand new field turf here on the hill. Talk about your community and the support you get for this program.
Oh, I tell you what, man, coaching in this community has been amazing. I grew up in this area. I graduated from Garaway. My daughter graduated from here. And the support that their community members give, not just softball, but baseball and football and basketball and all the other sports we have here at Garaway, is second to none. The way that they all came together to raise the funds needed to make these fields available for our kids was amazing. We raised the money in about 6 weeks' time. So we had a lot of people that just went to work and made it happen for the kids. So very, very appreciative of that.
Coach, we're a week into the season. How do you feel your team's played so far?
We had 2 games last week. We didn't play in great weather. The first game here against TCC, we probably had 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. It was a close game. We won 3-1. I liked the way the girls battled through those elements. And then we played them again on Wednesday down at TCC. And I think the weather was even worse down there. Same kind of wind gust, 25, 30-mile-an-hour, but add in the cold temp and add in the rain. That game was absolutely miserable. We made some errors, some uncharacteristic errors. But for the most part, the girls have been focused all preseason. It's the closest team that I've had since I've been here in my 5th year. So they're focused, they're ready, and we'll see what they can do today.
Coach, as you mentioned, 2-0 to start the season. We're into week number 2 of the season. You get the Indian Valley Lady Braves. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them today?
Hopefully one of these games here real soon, we get the monkey off our back. We haven't beat them yet. They've been first place in the IVC since we've been here. Since I've been here, we've been second right behind them. So we're nipping at their heels. Each time we play them, the game gets a little bit closer and closer. With this year's group, we'll see where we fall at. But yeah, they're a very good ball club.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Pirates to knock off the Lady Braves and remain undefeated here today?
Play clean defense, limit our errors, limit the extra bases, being aggressive on the offensive side on the bases, and consistency with our pitch selection. I think when we swing at good pitches, we're a much better hitting team. Sometimes we're coaching high school kids, so sometimes we like to get out of our zone and chase that high eye candy ball. If we can maintain that, stay within our zone, put a good stick on it, we'll see where it ends up at the end of the game.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, Joe.
That was Garaway head coach Rick Johnson. Joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, the WN Commercial Roofing starting lineups and first pitch of the Lady Braves and Lady Pirates right here with Big Z Sports.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. High school softball presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. We're going to take a look at the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups. First, for the Indian Valley Braves, the visiting team here today. Leading off, number 6, Grace Hudnall. She's a catcher. Number 4, Lainey Abuels at shortstop. Number 21, Gabby Meads at first. In the circle today, number 7, Mia Rose. Number 5, batting 5th, number 25, Brooklyn Sanders. She's at third base. Number 1, Ashley Baker's at second base. Number 15, Cameron Enos in center field. Number 9, Sadie Dryden in right field. And rounding out the batting order for the Indian Valley Braves, Avery Baker. She wears number 2, and she's in left field. For the Garaway Pirates, number 2, Grace Yoder. She bats first and at second. Number 20, Jody Mass is in center. She bats second. Number 11, Shelly Gerber's at third base. Number 12, Jordan Kime at short. Number 3, Belle Tatro in the circle today for the Pirates. Number 32, Lily Speck at first base. Number 28, Kayla Miller at catcher. Number 5, Zoe Jump in right field. And rounding out the order for the Pirates, the Lady Pirates, number 7, Krista Miller. She is in left field. Again, on defense for the Pirates today, who will be the home team, of course, as we're here on the Hill in Sugarcreek. Kayla Miller behind the plate, Lily Specht at first, Grace Yoder at second, Jordan Kime at short, Shelly Gerber at third, Krista Miller in left, Jody Mast in center, Zoe Jump in right field, Belle Tatro in the circle for the Lady Pirates. And the first batter of the game for the Lady Braves, number 6, Grace Hudnall. She is the catcher, comes in batting from the right side of the plate. Tatro gets her call, fires a one, inside corner, strike one.
Hudnall she's a senior for the Braves. Second season here with the Braves.
The 0-1 pitch, changeup, grounded to short, picked up. Speck gets it out of the turf in time to get the runner Hudnall hustling down the plate as Jordan Kime's throw to Lily Speck at first. A little bit low, but Speck did a nice job to dig it out for out number 1.
Yeah, nice job by Speck to dig it out and to keep her balance. She was kind of falling backwards as she did.
Now number 4, Lainey Abuel. She's a shortstop, batting second, bats from the right side. Tatro's first pitch, a changeup outside and low. The Braves in red pants today, blue jerseys, red and white stripes, white numerals, white lettering, trimmed in red, blue socks, red, white, and blue stripes on those socks. The 1-0 pitch in on the corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Abuel, the shortstop for the Lady Braves.
Abuel, just a junior for the Braves. She's got 1 home run on the season.
A little bit low over the middle of the plate, but called low. Ball 2. 2-1 now to Lainey Abuel. Beautiful day here on the Hill in Sugarcreek. A little cloudy, but a lot warmer than it was a week ago, Shannon, when we did a game across the hill. The 2-1 pitch going to be low for ball 3.
Yeah, last time we was up here on the hill, I could see some snow over there towards your house. People over there had the fireplaces going, drinking cocoa, and we were up here freezing, but beautiful day.
I had to shovel when I got home. I had to get in my driveway. It was so cold. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Runs the count full now to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tatro's battled back in the circle. She fell down 3-1. Now she's full count now to 3-2 to Belle Tatro in the circle. Fires a 3-0 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner for out number 2 as Abuel's caught looking. And number 21, Gabby Mead, going to step into the batter's box. Wears number 21, bats from the right side. 2 outs here in the top of the first. No score between Indian Valley and Garaway. First pitch, changeup on the outside for ball 1.
Gabby Mead, another one of those big bats for the Braves. She's only a junior. She's also got 1 home run on the year.
The 1-0 pitch, fastball, line down the third base line and foul off the fence for strike one.
Good thing Coach Braun wasn't standing in the coach's box there. He might have took that one on the chin.
Very, very potent offense for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. I believe they've scored like 27 runs in the 2 games they've played. They've scored a lot of runs, but haven't given up any as well. The 1-1 pitch, worm burner, as it skips up to the plate for a 2-1 count now to Gabby Mead.
Yeah, that one slipped out of Tatro's hand a little early, skipped across the plate.
I love when pitchers get into it, especially in softball. You can hear Tatro grunt when she pitches. 2-1 pitch, lined foul down the third base line to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Gabby Mead doing a good job getting around. She's just getting around a little early.
Tatro only a junior in the circle for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Gabby Mead a junior for the Lady Braves. The 2-2 pitch swung on and bounced back to Tatro. She fields it, throws on to Specht. Little high, but Specht was able to get her foot down in time for out number 3. The Braves go in order. Now the Pirates, after this, you're listening to Big Z Sports and high school softball thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Back after this.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, high school softball presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. No score, bottom of the first between Indian Valley Lady Braves and the Garaway Lady Pirates. The Lady Braves went 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Now the Lady Pirates will come to the plate, led off by number 2, Grace Yoder, number 20, Jody Mast, and number 11, Shelly Gerber, the first 3 in the order for the Pirates. After that, it'll be number 12, Jordan Kime, number 3, Belle Tatro, number 32, Lily Specht, number 28, Kayla Miller, number 5, Zoe Jump, and number 7, Krista Miller. Again, Yoder, Mast, Gerber, Kime, Tatro, Specht, Miller, Jump, and Miller. If you look in the circle today, you've got a good one out there, Shannon. Mia Rose for the Indian Valley Lady Braves.
Yep, Mia's got to do the same thing that her counterpart, Belle Tatro, just did. She's got to come out and she's got to take control of these batters early. You don't want to give Garaway a chance to jump up on you.
If you look at the defense for the Indian Valley Lady Braves, you have Avery Baker in left, Cameron Enos in center, Sadie Dryden in right, Brooklyn Sanders at third, Lainey Abiel at short, Ashley Baker, the twin of Avery Baker, at second, Gabby Mead at first, Grace Hudnall behind the plate, and of course Mia Rose toeing the rubber in the circle today for Indian Valley. The starting lineups again brought to you by WM Commercial Roofing. Bottom of the first, no score between Indian Valley and Garaway. First pitch by Rose. Fastball swung on and missed by Grace Yoder for strike 1.
Nice job by Rose. Throw that fastball in here. It kind of just rose up on her, and she wasn't able to catch up on it.
The 0-1 pitch. Going to be inside and low for ball 1. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, bottom of the first inning. No score between Indian Valley and Garaway. The girls playing softball here on this field. The boys playing baseball on the field across the way here on the hill. 1-1 pitch swung on and missed by Grace Yoder. That's going to be strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You know, Garaway is another one of those school districts that's added turf to both of these fields. And over here at the softball field, I kind of like that nice little blue ring around the
I love it. I love that little blue ring like you said, Shannon. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Grace Yoder, the first strikeout victim of the day. Mia Rose sets her down on 4 pitches. Now number 20, Jody Mast, the center fielder, going to step up for the Pirates. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Lady Braves and Lady Pirates. Fastball right down Broadway. Jody Mast stands and looks at it. Count now, no balls and 1 strike. Mia Rose toeing the circle, or toeing the rubber here today for the Lady Braves. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Jody Mast, the center fielder for the Lady Pirates. Lady Pirates in their Carolina blue with white and red stripes on the pants. And the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed by Jody Mass. So strikeout number 2, out number 2 at the bottom of the first.
If you haven't had a chance to go watch IVC softball in this area, you're missing out. There is a lot of good pitchers. You know, we get to see 2 of them here tonight. There's a good pitcher in Strasburg. You got one out of Connaughton Valley. I mean, there are pitchers across this IVC. They're very good. You need to get out and watch a game.
First pitch swung on and missed by Shelly Gerber. The count now, no balls and 1 strike. You mentioned the IVC pitching. You've got Amelia Spidell in Strasburg, Macy Baker out at Connaughton Valley, Tatro here at Garaway, Mia Rose at Indian Valley. Lots and lots of good pitchers. Swung on and missed for strike 2 by Shelly Gerber. Of course, Julia Miller at New Philadelphia. She's gone on to Ohio State, but Sarah Saweski in the circle now for the Lady Quakers. Pitched a perfect game a couple games ago. That ball fouled off. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Maybe it was a no-hitter. I don't think it was a perfect game. I think it was a no-hitter.
Nope, it was a perfect game.
It was a perfect game. Okay.
She pitched a perfect game, and then the very next night her teammate, who was
That's
only a
the no-hitter.
freshman, pitched a no-hitter.
Okay.
And she came down to the last batter to have a second perfect game back-to-back.
The 0-2 pitch to Gerber. Change up. Strike 3 call right down the middle. And Mia Tatro strikes out the side, or Mia Rose strikes out the side here at the bottom of the first inning. Going to the second, no score. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Top of the second inning, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Belle Tatro with the first pitch to Mia Rose. High for ball 1. No score, top of the second inning between Garaway and Indian Valley. Beautiful day for high school softball, baseball, area sports going on today around the area. The 1-0 pitch going to be on the inside corner for strike 1.
Kind of high inside corner. Mia Rose thought about going after it. She didn't. She left it out there, and it was one of those borderline calls, and Tatro won.
That was right at her belt. Mia's a little taller than everybody else, so it was right at the belt. So that would have been a strike in my opinion, but that next pitch was outside for a ball 2, so 2 balls and 1 strike. Tatro mixing her pitches well here today, keeping Indian Valley off balance. 1 strikeout in the first inning. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on, driven down to left center field. That ball's going to be out of here as Mia Rose sends one out of here to left center field to give Indian Valley a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, and there's that power we talked about in this Indian Valley batting lineup. They have a lot of power, and when your pitcher comes out and she, goes 1, 2, 3, striking people out, then she comes up to the plate and just knocks one out, and then she just gave a little bit of advice to Brooklyn Sanders come up. I don't know what she said, but she stepped in and said something to her, so she might have told Brooklyn to watch for something.
Veteran leader there for Mia Rose, helping her teammates out after she hits one about 250 feet out of here. First pitch to Brooklyn Sanders going to be low and inside for ball 1.
Brooklyn's another one of these Indian Valley batters that have power. I watched her hit a home run last year down at Indian Valley that went out of the right field.
And the 1-0 pitch going to be low again for ball 2.
Tatro trying to place it somewhere wherever Sanders has got to chase it, but Sanders was able to hold back.
It's one thing you notice about local area softball. Great pitching, and believe it or not, the batters have great eyes. As she lines one back up the middle, does Sanders, and that's going to be a base hit. Garaway gets it back in.
And just as you said that about the batters, Dusty Braun yelled down the batter's box and told her, don't you be chasing them. And then she was able to make contact on that one.
So no outs here in the top of the second inning. 1 run in already on a Mia Rose home run to left center field. Now Brooklyn Sanders on first after a line drive single up the middle. Going to bring in Ashley Baker, the second baseman. First pitch to her, going to be right down the middle for a strike.
Like I said, and this is one of those instances where Tatro's got to adjust because 2 batters in a row, she had girls that were kind of taller, and the Baker twins aren't that very tall, so now she's got to adjust her strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. First strike through strike 2, Ashley Baker. Where's number 1? Plays second base. Squats down really far in the batter's box to keep that strike zone small. Tatro has the 0-2 count. The pitch swung on and fouled down the right field line. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors today, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. They will be with us all of 2023 for the spring sports season. The 0-2 pitch swung on, again fouled off down the first base line and out of play. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Watching Coach Braun down there in the box, it's like watching Coach Tucci at Malvern. He gets very animated. Love watching him coach.
Love animated coaches as long as they keep it clean. 0-2 pitch high and outside for ball 1. Was watching the ladies national championship game last night, and Kim Mulkey, man, she gets animated as anybody. It's kind of fun to watch, but it's kind of annoying a little bit with her. But 1-2 pitch swung on and dribbled back to Tatro. Tatro throws on to first. And Specht was able to keep her foot on the bag just long enough for the first out of the inning, but Sanders advances on to second.
We're only in the second inning here, and Specht over there getting a workout at first base, constantly moving around.
Looks like Dusty Braun is going to appeal here to the home plate umpire and try to get the call changed. As the home plate umpire comes out, they confer with the field umpire, and they rule it a base hit or rule her safe at first base. So that's going to be an error on – I'm going to give an error on Tatro to that one. As Sanders advances on to second, Tatro's throw pulled Speck off the bag. The bunt foul. As Cameron Enos now into the batter's box for the Lady Braves. Has a 0-1 count on her. Runner on first and second now. Baker reached on an error. Sanders advanced to second on that error. 1 run in, nobody out here. Top of the second inning. Indian Valley leads 1-0 on a Mia Rose home run. The 0-1 pitch. Another bunt foul. Going to be no balls and 2 strikes now to Cameron Enos.
Cameron Enos is one of the seniors on this team. She's one of those girls that's played softball her whole life. Had off-season shoulder surgery. Took her a long time to recover, and she had a home run the other night when the Braves won 10-0 against Tusky Valley.
Now the 0-2 pitch from Tatro. It's going to be a high changeup for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Enos, the center fielder for the Lady Braves. Tatro gets the sign, winds and delivers just outside for ball 2.
Nice eye right there by Enos to kind of let it go. She was looking at it. She wanted it, but she was able to show patience.
Tatro picks up the rosin bag, now drops it back down to the turf here at the field. 2-2 pitch just outside again for ball 3. The count full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cameron Enos. Runner on second is Brooklyn Sanders. Runner on first is Ashley Baker. Baker reached on an error by Tatro. Payoff pitch, going to be low for ball 4. Bases are loaded now. That's going to bring up number 9, Sadie Dryden.
Dryden, a junior for the Braves, plays right field.
Nobody out, bases full of Lady Braves here in the top of the second inning. 1 run in already on a Mia Rose home run. First pitch, going to be a strike on the corner. No balls and 1 strike to Sadie Dryden.
I think Dryden was taking that one all the way after the 3 straight balls from Tatro. She was going to see what she got.
Tatro gets the call. Turns and fires a fastball for strike 2. Swing and a miss by Dryden. The count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, nobody out, bases loaded. Indian Valley Lady Braves lead 1-0 here, top of the second inning. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed as Tatro comes back and gets Dryden to strike out on 3 pitches. Now Avery Baker steps in, wears number 2, plays left field. Her twin sister, Ashley, is on second base right now. First pitch to her, swung on and missed for strike 1.
Big at-bat right here for Baker. Big one from Tatro, too. You got it coming to the top of the lineup next.
Swung on and missed for strike two. Avery Baker in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Love to get a key hit here at the bottom of the order, like you mentioned, Shannon, top of the order with Grace Hudnall. She will come up next for the Lady Braves. The 0-2 pitch, just outside for ball 1. One nothing, top of the second inning. 1 out. Swung on and missed by Baker, and that's going to be out number 2 for the Lady Braves. And now back to the top of the order. And Grace Hudnall, the catcher. She grounded out to the shortstop. Jordan Kime, her first time up. She's a senior. Wears number 6. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the second inning. Change up on the outside for ball 1.
Big at bat for Hudnall right here. She's got the bases juiced. She could add some insurance runs here. Tatro's going to do everything she can just to keep this to a 1-run inning.
The 1-0 pitch, strike. At the surprise of Hudnall. She had a shocked look on her face after he called that a strike. But 1 ball, 1 strike now to Grace Hudnall, the catcher. Again, she grounded out to Jordan Kime at shortstop back in the first inning to lead off the ball game. 1-1 pitch. Going to be high for ball 2. Fast-paced game here today. Tatro gets it and fires pretty quick. How do you like the pitch clock of the first weekend of the baseball season, Shannon?
I don't know because I haven't watched any games yet.
You haven't watched it. 2-1 pitch just outside for ball 3. I kind of like it. I didn't think I was going to. I'm more of a traditionalist. I like the guys that take their time. But, man, games move so fast. It's actually kind of entertaining to watch anymore. The games pick up in speed. So 3-1 here to Grace Hudnall. Bases loaded. Strike 2. That's going to run the count. Run the count full now to Hudnall, the catcher for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. They have the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. 1 run in on the home run by Mia Rose. The payoff pitch. Inside corner, strike 3, and the Braves are set down on 3 straight strikeouts after loading the bases. They get 1 run in the inning. That's going to be the home run by Mia Rose. And after 1.5, Indian Valley leads Garaway 1-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. High school softball presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Belle Tatro in the top of the second inning gets into some trouble, gets the bases loaded, but strikes 3 straight Indian Valley Lady Braves out to get out of it, Shannon.
Yeah, nice job by Tatro right there. She gave up that home run, and then they come right back and loaded those bases. Thought maybe she was going to be in trouble, but like I said, she's only a junior but a veteran on this team, and she was able to compose herself and get the strikeouts, get out of the innings. A nice job by Tatro right there.
Bottom of the second inning, leading off for the Garaway Lady Pirates, number 12, Jordan Kime, the shortstop. First pitch by Rose on the inside corner for strike 1. Kime, then Belle Tatro, then Lily Speck, the first 3 hitters here in the inning for the Lady Pirates.
I know Kime's got a home run this year. I don't know if she's got more than one.
That ball's ripped down the left field line. It's going to get all the way to the fence as Kime is hustling around to second base, and she pulls into second base standing up with a leadoff double.
Kime is the big bat for the Pirates here, and I was just getting ready to say somebody was going to make contact. It was going to be Kime.
Nice hard line drive there by Jordan Kime. Bounces off the left field fence for a leadoff double. Now the pitcher, number 3, Belle Tatro, steps in against her counterpart, Mia Rose. She bunts it up. It's going to be bunted out back behind us for strike 1.
Coach Johnson going to play some small ball right here, try to get Kime over to third base, get her in scoring position.
Tying run on second base. Bottom of the second inning, Indy Valley leads 1-0 on a Mia Rose home run. The 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled off again by Tatro. No balls and 2 strikes.
The Lady Pirates dugout getting amped up over there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Tatro takes off for first base. She's going to make it as the ball scoots back to the backstop on the wild pitch. Counts as a strikeout, but no out recorded as Kai moves on to third base. Tatro gets first base.
Big at bat. You'll take those bases however you can get them. Coach Johnson going to send in a runner.
Got a courtesy runner out to first base now for the Lady Pirates. They have runners on first and third now. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Lady Braves lead 1-0.
Number 28, Kayla Miller.
Number 28, Kayla Miller now running at first base for the pitcher, Tatro, courtesy runner.
No. Starner's running.
Starner's running.
28's at bat.
Going to be a bunt. And that is a fair ball as it was touched in play as Jordan Kime scores as the third baseman tries to catch it as she was in fair territory, and it goes foul. Nice call by the home plate umpire, and the Garaway Lady Pirates get a run scored on the bunt. It's going to be considered a hit and an RBI for, was it Starner, you said?
Starner's on second right now.
So now, that's going to be a foul ball bunted at by number 32, Lily Specht. It's going to be one strike on Specht.
Yeah, we have Ava Starner on second, running for Tatro. We got Kayla Miller, the catcher, is on first base. She's the one to put down the bunt.
Okay, so the order is a little different than what I have. So we strike on the outside corner for strike two. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed by Lily Specht for out number one here in the bottom of the second. Now number 5, Zoe Jump, the right fielder, in for the Lady Pirates with the runners on first and second. One out, one run in. First pitch going to be a bunt down the third base line. Fires on to first base, way over the head of the first baseman, and that's going to allow a Garaway run to score, and they take the lead on the throwing error by the third baseman, Brooklyn Sanders.
Braves infield meeting at the pitcher's mound. Senior catcher Grace Hudnall called everybody to the mound, talk it over.
So number 7, Krista Miller, bats ninth for the Lady Pirates. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the second inning. The Garaway Lady Pirates have taken the lead on the Lady Braves. The first pitch to Miller, going to bunt it down the first base line, and it rolls foul for strike one. Coach Johnson playing a little small ball here in the bottom of the second inning, trying to get back to the top of the order with some runners on base for his big hitters.
Only one out for the Pirates.
Third baseman way in is Brooklyn Sanders. Tough inning for her so far here. 0-1 pitch going to be bunted foul back to the screen again for no balls and 2 strikes. If you remember, Sanders tried to dive and catch a bunt in fair territory. The ball went out of her glove and into foul territory, but it remained a fair ball, and the Garaway Pirates were able to get runners on base, and then the throwing error just a moment ago by Sanders allowed another run to score for Garaway. The 0-2 pitch now to Miller. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Back to the top of the order now for the Lady Pirates and Grace Yoder. She struck out swinging back in the top of the first inning. Runners on second and third for the Lady Pirates. 2 runs in. Garaway leads 2-1 over the Indian Valley Lady Braves. First pitch by Rose, swung on and missed by Grace Yoder for strike one. Grace Yoder wears number 2, plays second base. Bats from the right side. The 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled off behind us into the other field behind us here on the hill in Sugarcreek. No balls, 2 strikes to Grace Yoder. The 0-2 pitch inside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and driven into right center field. That's going to drop and get all the way to the fence. 2 runs are going to score. Grace Yoder glides into second base with an RBI double. And the lead grows to 4-1 for the Garaway Lady Pirates on a line drive double by Grace Yoder.
Nice job by the Pirate batters right there, making contact, putting the ball in areas where the Braves can't get to it. Cameron Edis, she tried to track that one from a long ways over, but it was just way out of reach for her to get to. But she was able to pick it up off the fence and get it in.
First pitch to Jody Mass, the center fielder, inside for ball 1. Mass struck out in the first inning as well for the Lady Pirates. 4-1, Garaway leads Indian Valley, bottom of the second inning. 4 big runs here for the Lady Pirates in the home second. Gonna be ball inside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Jody Mass, the center fielder. You can hear the Lady Pirates dugout getting after it with their chants. The 2-0 pitch swung on and fouled off for strike 1. Two balls and 1 strike now to Jody Mast. Mia Rose gets the signal, now winds and delivers, fouled off again. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jody Mast. Defense has not done many favors for Mia Rose here in this inning, leading to a few runs for the Lady Pirates. 4-1, bottom of the second inning. Garaway leads Indian Valley. Mia Rose's 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will do it. But the Lady Pirates get on the board with 4 big runs to take the lead 4-1. And after 2, Garaway leads 4-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios here on the Hill in Sugarcreek. Garaway leads 4-1, top of the third inning. The Indian Valley Lady Braves now in the hole as they bring up number 4, Lainey Abiel, the shortstop. She struck out looking back in the first inning. Ball low from Tatro for ball 1.
Yeah, Tatro kind of had her way with the top of the Braves orders last time, and she could do herself a big favor right here if she could get to the top of the order again.
1 ball, no strike. Pitch from Tatro going to be line drive down third base line and foul for strike 1.
Yeah, Abiel got around on that one just a little early, pulled it foul.
Nice crowd on hand today for this ball game between the Lady Braves and Lady Pirates. 4-1, top of the third inning. Garaway leads Indian Valley. The 1-1 pitch, outside corner for strike 2. Home plate umpire loves the outside corner and the corners of the plate. If it's close, he's going to call it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed for out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Going to bring up number 21, Gabby Mead. She grounded out to Tatro in the circle to end the 1st inning. Tatro's first pitch is going to be nubbed back to her again, just like in the 1st inning. Throws on to Specht, and Specht is unable to dig it off the turf, and that's going to be an error on Tatro, her 2nd of the day, as she throws it in the turf again to allow a base runner for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. And now Mia Rose steps into the plate. She hit one out of here about 250 feet away in left center field. Swing and miss on a changeup. Mia Rose behind now, no balls and 1 strike.
Mia put a big hearty cut into that one, but she wasn't close to it.
She probably had hit that one right where she hit the last one if she had made contact. The 0-1 pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. Pitcher versus pitcher here in the top of the 3rd inning. Garaway leads 4-1. The 0-2 pitch now to Mia Rose. Swung on and dribbled to short. Picks it up, fires to second, and no throw back to first, but Jordan Kime gets the out at second to bring up now 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages of playing on turf. The ball was able to get down on the turf and got to the shortstop fast enough. She was able to make a nice, easy throw to second base.
Going to bring up Brooklyn Sanders, who singled her first at-bats, takes strike 1. With Mia Rose on first base after the fielder's choice. 2 outs here, top of the 3rd inning. Garaway leads 4-1. 0-1 pitch, outside corner. And a throw down by Kayla Miller to Lily Specht as Mia Rose gets back in time. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brooklyn Sanders, the 3rd baseman for the Lady Braves. Tatro. Yoder picks it up, tosses to second in time, and gets the 3rd out of the inning as she was heads up there. Was Grace Yoder to flip on to Jordan Kime to record out number 3. Nobody left, no runs, no hits, no errors, or 1 error in the inning, excuse me. And after the 2.5, Garaway leads 4-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, your presenting sponsors for high school softball and baseball this spring in 2023. We're in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Garaway leads 4-1. Scored 4 big runs in the bottom of the 2nd to take the lead here today. He's going to bring up Shelly Gerber, who struck out in the 1st as she swings and misses on the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Pirates looking to continue what they did last inning, putting up those, 4 runs.
The 0-1 pitch from Mia Rose. Swung on and popped up, and it's going to drift out of play down the first base line for strike 2. Gerber struck out on 3 pitches to end the 1st inning. Plays third base, wears number 11 for the Lady Pirates. Rose gets a new softball, gets her sign, winds and delivers. Swung on and popped up by Gerber, called by the first baseman, and it is caught by Gabby Mead for out number 1. It's going to bring up Jordan Kime, the shortstop. She doubled off the left field fence back in the top of the 2nd inning, or bottom of the 2nd inning, excuse me. And that started the 4-run inning for the Lady Pirates. Kime, the shortstop, wears number 12. First pitch going to be popped out to second base and caught by the second baseman Ashley Baker for out number 2.
Nice job by Baker there. She's looking straight in the sun over here behind us, and she's able to track out balls. It just kind of looped off the bat there.
2 pop outs here to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gerber and Kine pop out. Now Bell Tatro, the pitcher for the Lady Pirates. Shoots one down the third base line, but just foul for strike 1. Tatro doing a nice job in the circle today for the Lady Pirates. Giving up 1 run, the long home run to her counterpart today, Mia Rose. Tatro with a little bit of an open stance. Going to be inside and low as she moves her back foot just out of the way in time before she got hit by the pitch. Tatro sticks her front leg all the way down the third base line, opens her stance a little bit. The 1-1 pitch closes it, and now inside for ball 2.
Coach Johnson telling her she's ahead right here, so make sure you choose the right pitch.
2-1. Mia Rose gets the call and the changeup outside for ball 3. Mia Rose in the circle for the Indian Valley Lady Braves has 3-1 count on Bell Tatro, the opposing pitcher for the Garaway Lady Pirates. 3-1 pitch. Changeup again. That time it's going to be on the corner for strike 2. Runs the count to full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sun shining bright here on the hill today. The payoff pitch to Tatro. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 3. And after 3, Garaway leads 4-1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Beautiful afternoon for high school softball here in Sugarcreek. The Garaway Lady Pirates lead 4-1 over the Indian Valley Lady Braves. A big 4-run second inning for the Braves gave them the lead. Now Ashley Baker leads off for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. She reached on an error by Tatro back in the second inning, but was stranded at second base. Tatro's first pitch inside for ball 1.
Braves batters, other than Mia Rose, is having trouble adjusting to Tatro today. They're going to have to find a way to make contact. They want to get back in this game.
Tatro with 5 strikeouts on the day. The 1-0 pitch. Strike 1 called right down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ashley Baker. Again, she reached on an error by Tatro back in the second inning. Now the 1-1 pitch by Tatro. Again, right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ashley Baker, the second baseman for the Lady Braves. Tatro gets her call, swings and lines it back up the middle does Baker. A nice piece of hitting on a 1-2 pitch as Ashley Baker lines it back up the middle for a base hit.
It's always a good start when you can get your leadoff batter on.
Cameron Enos, the center fielder. First pitch, strike right down the middle to Enos. I have her as reaching base in the in the second inning, but I did not mark down how she reached base, but she got on base. That one made me flinch. 0-2 count now as you heard the ball hit the backstop right in front of us. No balls and 2 strikes to Enos, the senior center fielder for the Lady Braves. Runner on first after a line drive single by Ashley Baker. Tatro gets her sign, now delivers. 0-2. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Enos wears number 15. Bats from the right side. 0-2 pitch. Going to be in the dirt. They throw down to second on the steal attempt by Baker, and that is going to be safe at second base as Baker steals second on the pitch. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Enos. The pitch by Tatro. Swung on. Oh, I thought she swung. The umpire said she did not swing. So it's going to make the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And then the plus side for Enos is the first base umpire is now over between second and third, so you couldn't even check down to him.
2-2 pitch high and outside for ball 3. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second, nobody out here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Enos did a nice job being patient right there, and she worked Tatro, ended up getting walked.
Make that top of the 4th inning as Enos walks on the full count pitch. Now is going to be Sadie Dryden, who struck out her first at bat. Going to try to lay a bunt down, and the ball gets under the glove of the catcher, Kayla Miller, and both runners advance on the pitch. So it's going to be strike 1 to Dryden. And now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 1.
Ashley Baker getting a nice little jump down there at third base. She has a little bit of speed. In a wild pitch, she might take off.
Now the 1-1 pitch by Tatro. High and outside for ball 2. Two-1 count to Sadie Dryden, the right fielder, the junior, number 9. Going to be high again. The throw down to third, and they try to get her at third, does Kayla Miller, but she gets back in time, does Baker. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Dryden. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Tatro's 3-1 pitch in the inside corner for strike 2. Runs the count full now to Sadie Dryden, the right fielder. Struck out her first at bat back in the 2nd inning. Tatro gets her signal. Winds and delivers. Swung on and a hit to Grace Yoder at second base, and she gets the out as she throws on to Lily Specht for out number 1, but a run does come in to score on the ground out.
Nice job by Dryden there, making contact, advancing the runners, get that RBI in there.
Now Avery Baker's going to bunt it back to Tatro. She fires to first, and she is out at first is Avery Baker as Tatro fires a strike to Lily Specht, but a run does score on the play as the score now 4-3. Garaway leads here in the top of the 4th.
Tell you what, Speck's getting a workout over there at first base today from Tatro. She's had a couple come in short. She's had some come in high, and that one came in fast.
And that ball is driven to center field, and that's going to be out of here for a home run. Gracie Hudnall lines one out of here to center field to tie the ball game up at 4 apiece.
And there's that Indian Valley power at the top of that lineup. Second Braves batter to hit a home run today.
Hudnall had struck out and grounded out to shortstop. She was 0 for 2 on the day, comes in and ties the ball game up on a solo shot here to center field. The wind really isn't blowing here much today, so she got into that ball and got it out here to center field, the deepest part of the park. That's going to bring up Lainey Abiel, the shortstop. She struck out twice, once looking, once swinging here in the ball game. Game tied at 4, top of the 4th. First pitch to Abiel. Outside for ball 1. 2 outs here, top of the 4th inning. Tie ball game, 4-4. Indian Valley and Garaway. 1-0 pitch. Going to be low and inside this time for ball 2.
Nice job by Abiel here, being patient, getting the pitch that she wants. Coach Braun yelling instructions down at third baseline.
Going to be inside for ball 3. Now 3 balls, no strikes to Lainey Abiel. Struck out swinging her last at bat. and looking in the first inning. So she's 0 for 2 on the day. Has a count in her favor at 3-0. Swung on and drilled to third base. Nice play by the third baseman as she fires on to Specs. Shelly Gerber took a hot shot and fired it to first for the out number 3 here in the top of the 4th inning. But the Indian Valley Lady Braves get 3 big runs to tie the ball game up at 4. Back after this with the bottom of the 4th with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to the Hill here in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. We're in our Pack Drilling mobile studios. Tie ball game, bottom of the 4th inning between Indian Valley and Garaway. 3 big runs there in the top of the 4th inning by the Lady Braves to tie the ball game up. Now Kayla Miller stepping up for the Lady Pirates. Mia Rose first pitch. Going to be inside and low for ball 1. Kayla Miller got on base with a single and scored back in the 2nd inning. Ball fouled off here to the screen for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Of course, don't forget, coming up in our Kime post game, we'll have our Mac and Surf Realty player of the game, and we'll talk to the winning coach as well. Miller fouls it off for strike 2. Big thanks to Claxon Communications today. Lydia, Brady, Natalie, Holbrook doing all the fancy stuff that making Shannon and I look good here today on the Hill. As Miller strikes out swinging on a high fastball for out number 1.
They make us look so good that actually that you said you didn't know how Cam Enos got on base. I've actually pulled up the video here and went back, and I'm going to watch it and get this stat for you here.
I appreciate that. Got the eagle in the sky. Now it's going to be Lily Specs. Going to be a strike for no balls and 1 strike to Lily Specs. She struck out her first at bat back in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1, 2, 3.
Mia Rose, nice pitch right there, running up high on her.
Rose has 8 strikeouts on the day. Of course, the one was a drop third strike, and the runner got to first base. Now the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed again for strike 3 and out number 2. Going to bring in number 5, Zoe Jump. She reached on an error back in the 2nd inning and scored 1 of the 4 runs. First pitch to Jump. Change up right down the middle for strike 1. Four to 4, bottom of the 4th inning. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. Looks like a foul ball, foul tip back into the catcher's mitt for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Zoe Jump, the right fielder. Wears number 5 for the Lady Pirates. The 0-2 pitch inside and low for ball 1. Mia Rose has a nice variety of pitch. Fastball and her changeup really good as well. The 1-2 pitch swung on and grounded to first. And the first baseman, Meade, grabs it and steps on first for out number 3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Back with the top of the 5th after this with Big Z Sports.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
so she gets to.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors here today. Top of the 5th inning, tied at 4. Tatro's first pitch going to be low for ball 1 to Gabby Mead, first baseman for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. She has grounded out to Tatro and reached on an error by Tatro, so she's 0 for 2 on the day. 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mead was stranded at second, back in the third. It'll be high and outside for ball 2 as you hear Tatro grunt almost every time she pitches the ball to the plate. Fast-moving game, top of the 5th inning, tied at 4. It'll be inside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Gabby Mead, the junior first baseman for the Lady Braves. And a 3-1 pitch, swung on and grounded to third. Gerber fires to first for out number 1.
Gabby got on top of that one, hit the top of the ball, put it right back in the turf, made a nice little easy play there for the third baseman. She did a great job of getting it in her glove, getting it out of her glove over to first base. That recorded that first out.
Now steps in number 7, Mia Rose, Tatro's counterpart today in the circle, as she fouls off the first pitch back to the screen for strike 1. Rose homered to deep left center field and reached on a fielder's choice here in the game. So she's 1 for 2 on the day with the big home run. The 0-1 pitch going to be just outside for ball 1. Belle Tatro in the circle for the Lady Pirates. 1-1 pitch going to be low for ball 2.
It's interesting when I watch all these different pitchers in the IBC that are very good, how they all step to the rubber and the different little things they do. Mia Rose has got that little twist in her step. Tatro does a quick little step and then gets into it.
Pitch just outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. I've always noticed baseball, softball players are creatures of habit. They are one of the most superstitious athletes there are on the planet, baseball and softball players. High for ball 4. Mia Rose walks. That's going to bring in Brooklyn Sanders, the third baseman for the Lady Braves. Courtesy runner now for Mia Rose at first base. See what number we have down there. Number 5 for the Lady Braves. Brooklyn Sanders now batting. She singled and grounded out in a fielder's choice.
Haley Kern's going to come in and run for Mia Rose.
Kearns now at first. First pitch. Nice try by the catcher as Kearns gets on to second base, as Miller had one off the turf and kept it in front of her but far enough away for Kearns to get to second base.
Nice job by Miller to track that ball and get it, because Kearns has got speed and she rounded second base. Man. She was looking for more.
Yes, she was. That ball had been another 2-3 feet away from her. She might have got all the way to third. Going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Kern is really fast out there at second base.
Catcher Miller called timeout, wanted to go out and talk to Tatro for a second.
The 2-0 pitch, going to be low and inside. She takes off for third base, and she gets under the tag, does Kern, as she steals third base. And that's going to be 3 balls and no strikes now, as Kearns was lucky the throw was high, because they had her in the path right there, and she was able to make a nice slide and get underneath the throw. And a 3-0 pitch. Going to be down low for ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Time called by head coach Rick Johnson of the Lady Pirates. We'll take a quick timeout, come back after this. You listen to Big Z Sports and high school softball with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. 0-1 count to Ashley Baker after the mound visit by Rick Johnson, the head coach for the Garaway Lady Pirates. The 0-1 pitch swung on and popped up. Going to be caught by Grace Yoder as the runner's going to tag from third. And now she changes her mind, gets back, and she's going to be out at third base. Nice throw by Kayla Miller to the third baseman, Shelly Gerber, to get out number 3. The double play, little untraditional, goes 4-2 to 5 to end the inning. And we are tied still at 4. Back after this with the bottom of the 5th inning with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. 4-4, bottom of the 5th inning between the Garaway Lady Pirates and the Indian Valley Lady Braves. We're in our PAC Drilling mobile studios. Big thanks to our Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors today. Stay tuned for our Kind post game and, of course, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game coming up. After this one's concluded, we'll talk to the winning coach and our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's coming up. But still got a couple innings left to play. Bottom 5 tied at 4. Mia Rose's first pitch. Going to be bunted down the first base line. It's going to roll, and she is going to beat it out. Great bunt by Krista Miller for a base hit. Perfectly placed right there on the white line, and it stayed, deadening it into the turf. Great job.
Yeah, I don't think you could have laid down any better bunt right there. It stayed 1 inch off the white line, and it just kept slowly rolling away from Hudnall. And Rose couldn't get to it fast enough, and once she got to it, she wasn't in position to make the throw.
Now Grace Yoder, the second baseman, takes the first pitch outside for ball 1.
Pirates back at the top of the lineup with 1 base runner on, so they're in a good position right now with the ball game tied.
Mia Rose in the circle for Indian Valley. As Yoder squares to bunt, it's going to be a foul ball as it comes back into the box and then goes into fair territory. Nice call by the home plate umpire there. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike to Grace Yoder, the second baseman. She's 1 for 2, struck out and doubled on the day. She pops up the 1-1 pitch out of play for strike 2. 4-4, bottom of the 5th inning. Garaway leads Indian Valley here on the Hill in Sugarcreek. The 1-2 pitch from Rose. Swung on and missed on the changeup as they fire down to first base. Does Hudnall to try to get Miller at first, but she gets back. But Grace Yoder strikes out for out number 1. Now number 20, Jody Mass, the center fielder, steps up. She's struck out twice here on the day. As she tries to bunt it away, bunts it back to the backstop here in front of us for strike 1.
Coach Johnson here trying to play a little small ball, try to get base runners advance. Tie ball game, you got to try to get girls in position to score.
Runner on first, 1 out. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed by Jody Mast for strike 2.
Nice job by Mia right there. Just set back and threw it right by her.
On deck for the Lady Pirates, Shelby Gerber, the third baseman for the Lady Pirates. The 0-2 pitch just outside for ball 1.
Braves defense got a big gap there between center field and left field. If one of these girls could get around early on a Mia Rose pitch.
1-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Hudnold fires down to first base again to try to get the runner. But Miller gets back in time. 2 outs now. Bottom of the 5th inning as Shelby Gerber steps in for the Garaway Lady Pirates. She has struck out and popped out to first base on the day, 0 for 2.
Coach Dusty Braun for the Braves calling a meeting at the circle.
I was made aware just a moment ago via text message. Won't say who the text message came from, but all day today apparently I've been calling Shelby Gerber Shelly Gerber. I don't know why I did that, but I apologize, but it is Shelby Gerber. Thank you for the correction. You know who texted me, so I appreciate it. But the Garaway Pirates lead 4-4. Don't like making mistakes. I get mad when I watch TV and they mispronounce names and don't call people the right names, and I do it here today, and I'm glad I was corrected. So Shelby Gerber, the third baseman for the Lady Pirates. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. 4-4, bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Braves and Lady Pirates on the hill in Sugarcreek. Mia Rose takes her time, now steps back, does a little twist, and fires. On the outside corner for strike 2.
Mia Rose wanting to get out of this inning right here. Don't want to put another runner on with Jordan Kime coming up the bat.
Now the 0-2 pitch to Gerber. Just outside and low for ball 1. Gerber thought about it and was able to hold up. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Shelby Gerber, the third baseman for the Lady Pirates. Wears number 11. No batting gloves. Swings and misses for strike 3 and out number 3 here at the bottom of the 5th. After 5, we are tied at 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to Garaway High School on the hill in Sugarcreek. We are in the top of the 6th inning, tied at 4. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors today. Big thanks also to Claxon Communications, Lydia Brady, Natalie Holbrook. I could call her LB, but I don't know. I just can't do nicknames. So Lydia Brady and Natalie Holbrook doing great things for Claxon Communications today. Tie ball game as Cameron Enos steps in for the Lady Braves. Takes a strike from Tatro. Enos has walked both times here on the day. She scored a run and was stranded as well. Next pitch is going to be fouled off to the backstop for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Cameron Enos, the center fielder for the Lady Braves.
This would be a big at bat right here if Enos could find a way to get on. One of the seniors for this Braves team.
The 0-2 pitch. Woo, that one made me flinch big time. You go back and watch that replay, man. Wow, that came literally right at my face, and I even flinched knowing that there's a big, giant steel pole in front of me. But
that was my first flinch all year.
Oh, man, goodness, that was right there. If that pole wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have been able to talk for a month. It would have hit me square in the face. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off behind me. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 6th, tie ball game, 4-4. Now the 0-2 pitch. Gonna be high for ball 1.
Tatro and Enos battling here.
Next pitch gonna be fouled out of play again. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sun shining here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Nice crowd out in left center field. Behind us here, behind home plate, the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. That's going to bring up number 9, Sadie Dryden, the right fielder. She struck out and grounded out to second base, but knocked in a run back in the 3-run inning for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. First pitch by Tatro, right down the middle for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be fouled out of play down the right field line for strike 2. Been a very fast-paced game here today. 4-4, your score, top of the 6th inning, between Garaway, who's 2-0, and Indian Valley, who's 2-0 as well. That ball's fouled off down the line as well. The count remains now at no balls and 2 strikes.
Sadie Dryden doing a nice job right here making contact. She's just got to get around on a little quicker, but sometimes that's easier said than done when you got somebody like Tatro who can throw as fast as she does.
Tatro, only a junior in the circle for the Lady Pirates. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and fouled her off right in front of me. Again, no balls, 2 strikes. To Dryden, the right fielder for the Lady Braves. The 0-2 pitch. Inside for ball 1. Again, Dryden 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI, struck out and grounded out to second. That knocked in a run. 1-2 pitch, going to be low off the turf for 2 balls and 2 strikes to Dryden. Tatro working hard in the circle today for the Lady Pirates. Give it up 4 runs, 2 home runs on the day. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Actually fouled it off her own helmet. Don't know how you do that.
Had a lot of backspin on it, I know that.
Yes, it did.
Fouled it off her mask and then out of the park.
2-2 now to Dryden. Tatro gets her sign and delivers. Off-speed pitch. Drove down the right field line, and that's going to be fouled as well. Dryden doing a nice job getting the bat on the ball.
Yeah,
and making Tatro work.
She's doing a nice job. She's making Tatro pitch more pitches than she wants, and that could help her Brave teammates later here in this inning.
This is what you want out of one of your batters, trying to get back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sadie Dryden fought hard, but ultimately fell to strike 3 on a swing and miss. 2 outs now, top of the 6th inning, going to bring up Avery Baker.
Tell you how big of a strikeout that was for Tatro. Tatro let out a scream like that was one that won the game right there. She was excited to get that out.
That was strikeout number 7 on the day as she delivers strike 1 to Avery Baker. Now the 0-1 pitch to Baker. Off speed, just outside for ball 1. You got to love raw emotion for high school sports. You see it in the fall. You see it in basketball in the winter sports, and in the spring sports. You see that raw emotion. You love to see it out of the athletes. The 1-1 pitch just inside for ball 2.
Avery Baker did a nice job there getting out of the road. But sometimes when you get out of the road like that, it'll sell a strike to the umpire. He sees that kind of that gap in there. He might call it a strike.
And strike 2 over the middle of the plate. Now the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Baker struck out and grounded out back to Tatro. So she's 0 for 2 on the day. Now she has a 2-2 count and wears number 2. Deuces wild for Avery Baker. Just outside for ball 3. Runs the count full now to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tatro has a gray towel hanging out of the back of her pants. Dry her hands off, wipe her hands off. Now she's got the rosin bag, gets what she wants, gets the sign, and delivers the payoff pitch. Fouled off by Baker back behind us. The count remains full now at 3-2. Sun going down to our left here as we sit down the first base line. Sun going to be in the eyes of the right side of the infield and outfield. Payoff pitch going to be popped up right in front of us and caught by the catcher, Kayla Miller, for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the Indian Valley Lady Braves here in the top of the 6th inning. To the bottom of the 6th, tied at 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors all spring for high school baseball and softball with Big Z Sports. We're in our PAC Drilling mobile studios. Big thanks to Claxon Communications today. Lydia, Brady, and Natalie Holbrook doing the good things with the cameras and sound, and Natalie doing a great job bringing you the pictures and video of our broadcast here today. Tie ball game, bottom of the 6th inning. Garaway and Indian Valley tied at 4. Going to have 4, 5, and 6 for the Lady Pirates. Kime, Tatro, and Kayla Miller. That's what you want. At the bottom of the 6th, you get the heart of the order. Indian Valley Braves will have the top of the order coming up in the 7th inning.
Middle of this lineup right here, Mia Rose has got to worry about a 1 batter at a time. This is a very good Pirates middle batting order right here. Kaima's a very good bat. She's a solid softball player. She drove one to the fence there left field early in the game.
And she has doubled and she has popped out to second. She scored a run. Did Jordan Kime, number 12, the shortstop, followed by Belle Tatro and Kayla Miller here in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Lady Pirates. Tie ball game 4-4. Rose's first delivery. Going to be in. Oh, they called it a strike on the inside corner as Jordan Kime tried to get out of the way of it, but it was strike 1. Kime, the shortstop, wears number 12. The 1 pitch, line drive, base hit into left field. Her second hit of the day for Jordan Kime, the shortstop, a hard line drive single on the 0-1 pitch. Going to bring up number 3, Belle Tatro, the pitcher. She actually struck out but reached first base on a drop third strike, scored a run, and she struck out. So she is 0 for 2 with a run scored here today. Going to bunt down the first base line, but foul for strike 1.
She put a little more contact into that one that she wanted. If it would have stayed fair, Gabby Mead would have got to it. They probably have got her out, but it would have advanced the runner.
So Jordan Kime on first base after a hard line drive single between shortstop and third base. Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to drop another bunt down, and it goes foul again for strike 2. Mia Rose with 12 strikeouts on the day in the circle for the Lady Braves. Tatro squares the bunt again, now gets it down in front of the plate. Rose picks it up, fires to first, and she is out at first as Jordan Kime goes from first to third on the bunt. Heads up base running by Jordan Kime to get to third base with one out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Braves dugout wasn't happy with the second baseman trying to make that throw over to third base. You just eat that. You don't want to take a chance of a wild ball letting Kimes get in and score, but Brooklyn Sanders was able to keep that ball in front of her.
Third baseman Brooklyn Sanders way in here from her third base position. That's going to bring up Kayla Miller, the catcher, or the catcher. She drops a bunt down. Mia Rose looks, and she is going to reach first. Mia Rose did a very smart job there to hang on to that softball because I believe Jordan Kime would have scored from third base.
Yeah, I don't think she got it clean enough to be able to make a throw to first to get the out. Kime was going to come, so you just eat it and live for another batter here.
Now the first baseman, first baseman Lily Specht, having all kinds of problems here. First pitch going to be high and outside for ball one as Miller moves on to second base. Again, Lily Specht, the batter for the Garaway Lady Pirates. She struck out twice here today. Sanders way in from her third base position. The bunt goes foul for strike one.
Garaway very good at playing small ball here.
Actually, 2 strikes on the batter, Specht. No balls, 2 strikes. Garaway has runners in scoring position. Swung on and missed by Specht for out number 2 here in the inning.
The Braves defenders got to realize here that you have a strong ace on the mound. Don't make a mistake trying to force an out somewhere, trying to throw down to third base, whatever. Just let your stud go after the batter.
Jump gets the ball. Fire, bunts it over the head at the first baseman. 2 runs are going to score for the Lady Pirates. And she gets under the tag. Does number 28, Kayla Miller, for the second run of the inning on the air by Brooklyn Sanders. As she fielded the bunt, fired it to first over the head of the first baseman, allowed 2 runs to score, and the Lady Pirates now lead 6-4. Strike one to Krista Miller, the left fielder. The 0-1 pitch, going to be bunted in front of the plate. That's in fair territory. And they throw it down to first base for out number 3 as Krista Miller bunts it in front of the plate, and the catcher, Grace Hudnall, fields it, throws it on to first base for out number 3. But 2 big runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning give the Garaway Lady Pirates the lead going to the top of the 7th. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Top of the 7th inning here on the hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, the Garaway Lady Pirates with 2 big runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to take the lead 6-4 on the Indian Valley Lady Braves. As Belle Tatro will have the top of the order to worry about Grace Hudnall, Laney Abuel, and Gabby Mead and Mia Rose if they get farther. First pitch going to be high for ball 1.
Yeah, you can't say enough good things about the way the Pirates' middle of the lineup did right there. Coach Johnson called it right. He put the girls in position, had them playing small ball. They forced an error, was able to get 2 runs in there, take the lead.
The 1-0 pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Grace Hudnall homered to deep center field here back in about the 4th inning for the Lady Braves. She struck out and grounded out the shortstop as well. Going to be high for ball 2. Hudnall 1 for 3 on the day with the home run. 2-1 count now, top of the 7th inning. Going to be inside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. To Hudnall, the catcher. She swings and pops it up to center field as Jody Mass catches it for out number 1.
Nice job by Mass right there at center field. Ball got up high enough. She had the center eyes, and she was able to track it.
1 out, top of the 7th inning now. Lainey Abiel next up for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. She's 0 for 3 on the day, grounded out to third base and struck out twice. Garaway leads 6-4, top of the 7th inning. Tatro gets her sign, now delivers. Off-speed pitch, fouled off back behind us for strike 1. Coming up, our Kind post game and, of course, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. We'll talk with the winning coach and, of course, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's coming up at the conclusion of our game. 0-1 pitch, going to be fouled off again for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Abiel, the shortstop. The pitch swung on and fouled off again. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Not much more of a pressure cooker than this. Top of the lineup, you got a stud in the circle. Game on the line.
Trying to keep runners off base is Tatro. The 0-2 pitch now to Abiel. Going to be high and outside for ball 1. Mia Rose looms as she's in the hole behind Gabby Mead, who's on deck. Rose hit one out of here to deep left center field way back in the 2nd inning. The 1-2 pitch. It is fouled off back behind us again. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tatro takes her time, walks back into the circle, and delivers. Just outside for ball 2.
Long at bat for Abiel here. Her and Tatro battling it out.
Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tatro ready, now delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. As Lainey Abiel swings and misses on a 2-2 pitch for out number 2. Going to bring up Gabby Mead, the first baseman for the Lady Braves. She's 0 for 3 on the day. Reached on an error by Tatro. Swing and a miss on a low outside pitch for strike 1.
Yeah, Gabby reached for that one.
Trying to make something happen, get on base in front of Mia Rose. Give her a chance here in the top of the 7th inning, trailing 6-4. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and bounced to Yoder at second. She turns, fires. Out number 3. The Garaway Pirates come from behind and knock off the Indian Valley Braves 6-4 here today in high school softball action. As Gabby Mead grounds out to Yoder at second base to end the ball game. Again, final score 6-4. Garaway beats Indian Valley. Back with our Kind postgame after this with Big Z Sports.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehab and Suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com. Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler here in our Kime post game with Big Z Sports. Big win for the Garaway Lady Pirates today as they knock off Indian Valley 6-4. And I'm joined by victorious head coach Rick Johnson. Coach, wow, what a game here today. You guys fell behind early 1-0, had a big 4-run inning, take the lead 4-1. They fight back, does Indian Valley, to tie it up at 4. And then the bottom of the 6th inning, the bottom of your order really comes through and gets you guys the lead at 6-4 for good.
Yeah, oh man, it was a great game. We've been talking a lot this year about maintaining focus throughout the game, maintaining mental toughness throughout the game. This group of juniors and seniors that we've got out there on the field, they've been playing together since their freshman and sophomore year after that COVID year. And in years past, in those situations, our head goes in the tank. We end up with 3 or 4 errors. We end up with a big, giving up 4 or 5 runs in that inning. And the girls are learning how to battle through some of the little mistakes that we're making still, and staying engaged and just fighting and executing on the offensive side. It was a great game from top to bottom.
We talked about Belle Tatro in the pregame, and she delivered here today. 8 big strikeouts for her in the circle. She got a couple errors in the field, throwing errors to first base, but you know what? She battled back and really fought hard in the circle today.
Yeah, Belle's one of the most mentally tough kids that we've got, and it's starting to feed into the rest of the team. But Belle, she's a gamer. She's going to go out there. She's going to fight tooth and nail, give you everything that she's got every single game. We talked about those little throwing errors there. We'll get that stuff cleaned up here. But way to stay focused by Belle and get out there and finish the game.
The middle of your order really performed well here today. Got you started both times for your big run innings, your 4-run inning and your big 2-run inning there at the bottom of the 6th inning, led by your shortstop, Jordan Kime. 2 big hits, that line drive double, man. That was one of the hardest hit balls I've seen in a long time. And she's only a junior, Coach.
Yes, I know. I'm happy we get her for another season.
Yeah, she performed well, and we'll talk to Jordan Kime here in just a little bit. She's going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. But obviously you're very proud of your team here today. Big win on the Hill and the defending home turf. Beautiful facility here. You guys get Tusky Valley tomorrow. What do you expect from them?
I think they're a little down this year, but you can't ever rule anybody out when you're playing high school sports. You got to show up, get ready to swing the bats. I don't think their pitcher's going to bring it like Mia Rose can bring it. So we'll get in the cage early tomorrow night. We'll adjust our pitching machine. We'll get the girls ready to go to see what we're expecting them to be able to see. But we got to show up and go to play.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the big win. Thanks for having us here. We'll see you again real soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Coach Rick Johnson joining us here in our Kime postgame. Back after this with our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Jordan Kime, after this with Big Z Sports.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Welcome back to our Kime post-game show. Joe Geckler here with our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Jordan Kime, the shortstop for the Lady Pirates. Jordan, congratulations on a huge game here today. You were 2 for 3, 2 big runs scored. A line drive double that I was telling Coach a minute ago, man, that was one of the hardest balls I've seen hit in a long time for a high school softball player to hit a ball like that. But talk about your individual performance first here today.
Well, coming into the game, I was very nervous about it because, going in the past years, I've always been nervous playing Indian Valley because we're, always 1 and 2 seeds in the IVC. So I was very nervous, but I feel like once our team came together after I'd hit that double, I felt way more confident in myself, and I wasn't as nervous as I was.
Facing a tough pitcher like Mia Rose, you've seen her a lot over your years here at Garaway, and when you get your first win as a player against a team, I know a couple of years ago you guys finally got one against Strasburg, and you get one now against Indian Valley. How does that help you with momentum going down the road?
I feel like we're going to have a lot more confidence just in general because this is a team that we have always struggled with, and I feel like being able to beat them, I think hopefully it opens our eyes that we are pretty good as a team, yeah.
Jordan, talk about your team's performance today. The bottom of the order really performed well, and they're freshmen.
Yeah. I'm very proud of those freshmen. I mean, I was a little bit nervous having those freshmen coming in because, like, normally we struggle at the bottom, but I feel like they really have delivered for us this year, and I'm very, very proud of them for doing that.
As one of the leaders of this team, what do you expect from Tusky Valley tomorrow?
I expect them to be difficult too, not as hard as Indian Valley, but they're always normally a very good team that we struggle also against.
Awesome.
So.
Well, congratulations on a great game here today.
Thank
Jordan
you.
Keim is our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. 2 for 3 at the plate, 2 runs scored. Got both of the big innings started for the Lady Pirates here today on the hill with the big win, 6-4, Garaway over Indian Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and our Keim post-game show. Big thanks to everyone here at Garaway for the hospitality, as always, for Big Z Sports. Big win for the Lady Pirates, 6-4. First one of Rick Johnson's career to beat Indian Valley. For his 5th year here at Garaway, the first time he's beat them in 4 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, great win for the team. You know, he was standing here telling me off camera they got a new pitching machine. He said they knew about where Mia's speed was. So he said that's where they practiced at. They cranked that machine up, and they went at it, and he was proud of the way his batter stepped into the box and didn't back down for Mia. And defensively, they did a nice job, and a just all-around team win. You know, good for the night for the Pirates.
Great offensive night. They score 4 big runs in 1 inning, take a 4-1 lead. Indian Valley fights back to tie it up at 4, and then the bottom of the order comes through in the bottom of the 6th inning to get 2 big runs. Belle Tatro did a nice job in the circle today with 8 big strikeouts for the Lady Pirates. Mia Rose, last count, I believe she finished with 13 strikeouts. She did a great job. Just had some not so good defense behind her here tonight. Not going to single anybody out, but there were some errors there in a couple of the innings, allowed some runs to score. But Mia Rose pitched well tonight. 13 big strikeouts for her, and Garaway gets it done against a very tough pitcher.
Hey, I mean, classic IVC baseball. Yeah. We said it all night long. The IVC IVC softball was very good, and Garaway did what they had to do tonight. You know, they brought their own pitcher, and it's a great team win. The young kids did great. You know, the freshmen and stuff, but at the end of the night, Jordan Keim, your big bat, she gets both innings going. There was some defensive mistakes, but still, everybody's got to play the game.
Sure.
And then to end the game, you got your own stud in the circle in Tatro going against the top of the lineup for Indian Valley, who has a lot of power, and Tatro got the job done. Both pitchers did great. Both teams did great batting. At the end of the night, it was the little things that won. That made the difference, 6-4. They'll face each other again later this year, and Indian Valley will have a chance to redeem that win. But I'm telling you, this IVC softball this year is going to be exciting to watch.
It's going to be fun. We talked about it during the broadcast. You've got Strasburg, Conotton Valley, Garaway, Indian Valley, just to name a few of the IVC powerhouses this year that are going to be really good. They have good pitching, good hitting. Going to be a fun year for IVC softball and area softball here with Big Z Sports. Big thanks to Lydia, Brady, and Natalie Holbrook from Claxon Communications as they get the job done for us here today. My main man, Shannon, all night long, Thomas, joining me here for the game today. Big thanks to everybody here at Garaway. Again, final score, Garaway wins 6-4. That's going to do it here for our Keim postgame and our Big Z Sports broadcast. We'll see you next time here at the Diamond.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's game was presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. For the best coverage of high school sports, there is only one Big Z Sports.